it do, what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'ma up the level with them every time.
Shakur!
I mean what I say, lines only put.
Oh! Charlo just dropped Lewin with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
All right. We're back with another one. Shout out to everybody that's in here thus far. I am your host, KQKC Boxing Network. And shout out to everybody over there on X. All right. Appreciate you all checking out the OG. Yes, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about and things that people don't want to talk about. That one thing about over here at KQ, we keep the same energy that you all keep. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The Devin Haney challenge, like 78. Blue Blood. Oh, yeah, I called names. I told y'all. And Champ Side, right? And Dante Boxing Nation. Nobody ain't talking about this. But KQ gonna talk about it, baby. That's right. Yes, sir. So, but before I get into that, and more, because we're going to talk about Tank Davis, we're going to talk about Lamont Roach, we're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson, his fight that's coming up. Man, we're going to talk about it all today, all right? That's one thing about it. You're going to get the news over here, the latest, the greatest in the sport of boxing. And that's my shit, in case somebody say that, all right? Now, let's get into it, all right? Let's see who all in the building. All things, what's going on with you, brother? Yes, sir. Salute to you, man. Ray Passon, what's going on with you, Ray? All right, yes, sir. TJ, Terrell Jackson is up in here. Man, oh, man, we talking about Knight Rider. It's up in here. What's going on, Knight Rider? All right, yes, sir. My man, G50 _ Gabe. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. All right, yes, sir. Man, they say they do it big in Texas. I don't know. I will be there, though. I will be there. All right. Cruiser Content. Get back game, my Chicago brother. Yes, sir. Get back game. Yes, sir. What's going on? All right. Yes, sir. And another Chicago brother, my man, Dr. Mark. Doctor. What's good, doctor? All right. I was going to call you, too. I'll probably call you tonight if you're not busy. All right. All right. Yes, sir. Who else we got up in here? Man, we got, man, another LJ. What's going on, Lee? How you feel, Lee Jackson? Good to see you, bro. All right. Desmond Johnson is up in here. What's going on, Desmond? How you feel, bro? All right. Man, look at Ricky E245. Man, I haven't seen you, man. Don't worry, man. I don't need no money, right? Don't have to hide from me. Well, yeah, if you got about $5, you know, hey, can I borrow that? What's going on, Ricky E245? What's going on with you, brother? Good to see you, man. All right, man. Now, let's talk about a few things in the sport of boxing. And y'all know the big news, what's been going on lately. We're talking about Devin the Dream Haney. All right? Okay, Doc. Okay, Doc. That's cool. All right? Yes, sir. All right, that's cool. Okay. All right, yeah. Okay, anyway, I wanted to talk about what's been going on with Devin Haney. Now, sometimes everything good, KQ, hold on. Okay, good, man. Everything's going good with me too. Yes, it is. Everybody, kind of calming down now after the funeral and everything. Everybody trying to get back to their normal routine and things like that. Okay, so and thanks for asking. Now, of course, I hope y'all can hear me well. I put a new microphone on here. All right. So, and this is what cash apps and stuff go to, new mics and stuff like that. Now, Devin Haney. Okay. Now, TMZ Now, don't get mad at the messenger, all right? Because I'm just a messenger. So I'm not the one that put that out, all right? She put that out, all right? Now, one thing about it is that Devin Haney pretty much want to be a gangster, and he's not that way. But he's trying to be that way with not his brother or the guy down the street or the guy at the liquor store. He's trying to be like that with his wife, and he's not married. All right, let me get that straight. First of all, stop calling her his wife. Let me get that straight. All right, don't worry, we won't get into boxing because this is boxing. Okay, let me make that clear again. This is boxing. You're a champion or you're a boxer in the ring and out the ring. So I just want to make that clear. Now, once again, I'm a Muslim just like he is. They did not take no vows of marriage. It was a vow of commitment. A vow of commitment. If you stay in the United States of America, you need a marriage license. You need a marriage license. All right? All right? That's what you need. F. Castro, he said, stop talking crazy about fighters, bro. Now, tell you what, I stopped talking crazy about fighters when I stopped talking crazy about your mama. All right? Because she makes my ass itch, so I have her to put her finger in my ass and tickle it for a little while. How about that, Mr. Castro? Huh? And stop trying to under somebody's name. Be a real man and show your goddamn face. And when I drop the link, bring your ass up here. Now, get the fuck out my face and out my channel. Shit. And make sure your mama tickle my ass tonight. Now, as I was saying, because I was rudely interrupted. Yeah, his mama, Desmond. Yes, his mama. Now, don't fuck with me today. Now, like I said, Devin Haney needs to take a chill pill on that, for one. Number two, Bill Haney kept this boy sheltered. Now, Bill trying to be a pimp and all that, but you forgot to teach your son how to be a player. How not to be a trick. Because that's what she did. He met her, not a year, it was 11 months. And guess what? I love you. And then, boom, he had a baby with her. And then he started buying her shit. So she did what she's supposed to do. All right? She did what she's supposed to do. She played his ass. See, sometimes women know a sucker when they see one. But to be fair, I got to be fair, y'all. I got to be fair, or I want to be I got to preach what I talk and walk. Now, to be fair, we don't know what happened behind closed doors. All we can go about is what she said. It's two sides to every story. And then it's the truth. But one thing we do know, she has a restraining order on him. That's public knowledge. Now, did he push her while she was pregnant with child? I don't know. It's her word against his. Did he take care of the baby or spend time with the baby? I doubt it, because he's a boxer. You're not going to spend all that time with him because you're in training camp. And then you fighting and doing this and that. Now, on your off time, you're not fighting. Maybe so. But one thing I do know, that he had to have a little more man up. Okay, he had to man up. That's what he had to do. Dragon Assassin, what's going on, brother? All right, good to see you. Anthony Robertson, all right, that part. Okay, yes, sir. All right. Athletes always have problems with women. They are antisocial. Yes. Very, very well put, brother. Very well put. All right. So now I ain't through yet. Now I'm trying to figure out why no one is talking about it. But when Tank grabbed that woman, he didn't slap her, he didn't push her. He grabbed her by the arm and told, come on out of that damn gym. That's all he did. But everybody sat there. Oh, it went viral. It did this, it did that. Half of them was lies anyway. I know for facts. But now we don't hear nobody talking about Devin lame ass. Because he is a lame. He was a houseboy. He wasn't no gangster. He wasn't no tough guy. He threw a punch at the motherfucking kitty land and missed the guy all the way. And then ran. So that to be said, all these Haney channels, they're all quiet now. Why? Oh, because we're on an even playing field now? Oh, wow. Is that an even playing field? See, they ain't going to talk about it, but KQ going to talk about it, baby. All right? And anybody got anything to say about it, let me know. Okay? Let me know. And that's why I started off with that first. Because I get so tired of this double talk shit. I mean, I swear I do. Now, I'm waiting on the race car now. I'm waiting on the race car to come out now. Y'all know how it go, right? Well, she ain't black, and no. If she was black, she would have cut Devin. That's what she would have done. She would cut his ass. That's what she would have done. She wouldn't have got up and fell down, if that happened, allegedly. All right? She wouldn't have got knocked down and start crying. No. She said, oh, no. If she was black, she would, oh, motherfucker. Let's go, nigga. Oh, you gonna push me? God, motherfucker. Man, yeah, that's what she would have done. That's what she would have done. So, but, listen. One thing I can say this. I don't want to see nobody locked up. I don't want to see nobody lose their child. I'm a big advocate of that. I'm a big advocate on not hitting a woman, because I have daughters. I have a mother. I have a sister. I don't believe in hitting women. I believe in walking away. Now, number two, it's the bond between a parent and a child, especially a newborn child. So I don't want to see that happen. It's too many broken homes as it is. So I don't want to see that happen. So hopefully they can work this out amicably. Hopefully they can work it out. Not in the media, because she was wrong for bringing it to the media. And TMZ, well, we know their stance. That's what they do. And me, a content creator, this is what I do. And like I said, Devin is a boxer in and out the ring. I told someone the other day, the Bulls, Michael Jordan said, hey, look, we champions now. Back in 91. We champions now. So we're going to look like champions in and out the court. Michael Jordan get off that court, put on that suit, go to his house, he's still a champion. So you got to carry yourself like a champion. Stay off the damn internet. Let your daddy act a fool all he wants to. So, but that's what I believe in. So, but it's two sides to every story, and I hate to see that, What's up, Anthony Robinson? I got daughters. The first one was stressful. The next one was too easy. Yeah. And I don't like taking stuff like that to the internet. I just don't. Y'all can work this out, and y'all can work it out. Y'all both grown. And Bill, stay the fuck out of his, he's a grown man. I don't know if you're in it or not, but let them handle it. They have a child together. Now, please let them handle it. Now, That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to harp on that too long. But I just want to know where the other channels at. Where their energy at? I mean, BFTV, you love Devin Haney. I know you do. But are you going to talk about that, though? But not in his favor. Are you going to talk about that? Because I talked about Jamel Charlo. Hell, I rolled his ass. Especially when he sat there and fought Canelo and took a knee. And he had to. I'm mad that it was a power grab. I was so mad. But I still am a fan of his. And you still could be a fan of Devin's. That's all I'm saying. So, what's up, Joe Queen? What's up, Derek Gable? What's up, Brian King Falcone? What's going on, my man, JD? All right, salute to all y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button if you haven't already. All right, I appreciate y'all coming in today. All right, I know it's hump day, baby. All right, so now, we're going to keep moving on. We're not going to hop on that too long. But one thing I said, I don't dare. I ploy everyone, Devin Haney channels or not. I need for y'all to speak on this because this is very important. Fighters of a long ago have been violent towards women. I told you in high school how they was violent towards women. All right, Mike Tyson, yes, him also. What's up, old school? What's going on, baby? How do you feel about my boy Kid Austin now? All right, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get to Kid Austin. Okay, I'm gonna get to Kid Austin. All right. So, but now, we're gonna talk about that. Okay, but like I say, hopefully they can work it out amicably, and Bibble too. Bibble getting taken to court right now. He actually beat the shit out of his wife. So, but y'all got to find a way to blow off steam. Now, it could be in the ring, or it can be doing something else. But your wife that's pregnant, no. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. So, but anyway, let me keep moving, y'all. Okay, now, real quick, now I'm gonna say this because old school asked me. All right, but this ain't my order. Y'all know I got an order I go in. But since old school asked, okay, I will respond to that. I think Kid Austin did a great job in Japan. I think he did a great job in getting the job done. But he wasn't fighting no killer. He wasn't fighting no heavy hand puncher. So you can't go by that. Yeah. It was all good and everything. Great knockout. Yeah, but don't get it twisted. Right? We got some good fighters over here. And we're talking about guys like Shakur. And you don't want to see Tank right now. I don't think he's ready. He's not ready to take the big punches. Because Tank ain't going to run. Tank is going to stand right there and counter you. And let's see the little child get up. So that's how it is. So don't get it twisted now. All right? So, what's up, Queen? I watch your show, too, this morning, Queen. Yep. I was in the shower. I listened to it. How you was getting on everybody. And Dr. Mars came up, too. He was on the panel. It's just you and him was up there. I was listening. Yeah. But anyway, check out Quick every Thursday night at 9:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? Yes, sir, old school. So what you think? No, I'm not finished, old school. Now, listen. Kid Austin still is a good fighter. Like I told everybody, when that happened, how do you beat a southpaw? With the straight right. And that's what he did. Now, Kid Austin is turning into a great fighter. Like I said, he is now the mandatory of Tank Davis. And also, let me add this. He could be a rival of Tank Davis because everybody else has left the division. Now, Dula Mason, I just don't think he's ready yet. He's a bad boy. Don't get me wrong. He's about to go for a title. Don't get me wrong. But right now, you look at Tank Davis. I can't tell about Shakur Stevenson right now. Not till we see the Zepeda fight. But Kid Austin made his bones. He made a name. We got to have him in the conversation now. We got to have him in the conversation. Am I a fan of his? Not really. But we got to be honest here, right? We got to talk about the fighters. We can't be biased. So, yes, Kid Austin is part of this conversation now. He is not a guy that sit there and weight drain himself to make 135. I think him and Tank would make a great fight. And guess what? It's closer than y'all think. Yeah, it's close. Yeah, he called him out. It won't be next. But I guarantee you it'll be pretty much the beginning of next year. So, you know, you got to keep it. You can't let nobody, because this is an independent channel. All right? Ain't nobody paying me to talk about nobody. So I talk about every fighter. Every fighter. So he turned into a monster. Well, sometimes that happens because he's grown now. He's growing up. He's getting that man strength. He's only 21, 22. That happens. And now, Tevin Farmer, he had the ring IQ to see Tevin Farmer trying to rush him. See, Tevin Farmer thought he was going to bully him. But the bully got bullied. How about that? Now, Tank Davis said something. He ain't twitchy like Tevin Farmer. That's because Tevin Farmer got that chick. But Tank knows that guy gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem. What's up, Darius? Yes, sir. Shout out to Flawless Mentality. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Darius. All right. What's up, Josh? What's going on, brother? So, Tank know he's gonna be a problem. Shakur know he's gonna be a problem. Shakur can get smart all he wants to. He can say everything he wants to under the sun. But you got to fight to pay them. And you need to fight. But we'll get to him later. All right? And we'll get to everything else later. Okay? So that's just my take on the old school. All right? So now, let's keep going. All right? Now. And I just get so tired of people hating. And what I'm talking about is Tank Davis. All right? Your man. Well, I like that. Shit, man. All right, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. All right? Go ahead, man. Be a part of the network here. All right? Ain't nobody gonna bite you, man. Just hit the like button. All right? We all good over here. All right? We all grown over here, too. All right? You got some trolls that come in, but hey, cool. All right? If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Matter of fact, everybody hit the like button if you haven't hit it yet. All right? Now, Tank Davis, everybody asking when I said that Kid Austin, y'all remember yesterday I said, well, Kid Austin, he's Tank Davis mandatory now, which is true in the WBA, not the WO, the WBA. Clark Bay TV, what's up, boxing guru? What's happening now? Then of course you got these haters. They come out of the closets or wherever, all right? Out of the Blue Oyster. That's where most of them come from, the Blue Oyster, right? Now, I said, well, he's Tank mandatory, but he's not next. He has to fight Lamont Roach, and Tank really don't have to fight his mandatory, right? And they said, well, how he can't fight his mandatory? Tank got to fight his mandatory, so he gonna be next. I said, listen, do you say that by Canelo? Do you say that by Canelo? They didn't say nothing. I said, listen, David Benavidez been in mandatory for 5 years. Have Canelo fought him yet? I'll wait. No, he hasn't. He fought everybody except David Benavidez. Now, he wants David Benavidez to treat him nice. He wants him to talk to him nice. He might want to have dinner like Bud Crawford and them having dinner. Nice. Ain't nobody doing that shit. All right? David's definitely not doing that. He's going in there to fight you, not to take you out to dinner, not to sit there and court you. He's not trying to take you on a date. He want to bust your shit. That's what he want to do. So, of course, I sat him down, and of course, I haven't seen him again. Okay. I thought you did, old school. Yeah. All right. Yes, sir. I subscribed a long time ago. I thought you did. I thought I remember my name. Yep. Yep. Okay, I know you did. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. What's up, Receiving with Mac? What's going on, baby? All right, salute to you, man. Think I always fight his mentor. Yes. I don't know. I don't understand what that was coming from. Right? I think it just kind of, Salute, OG, and everyone in the chat. OG, I see you smiling a whole lot with the new smile. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you. I mean, I wasn't trying to smile, but I'm the same way I go, man. So I was smiling before then. I'm smiling now, baby. Yes, sir. It looks good, my brother. Keep preaching the real and keep up the good work, man. Hey, no problem, baby. I am. Yes, sir. I am. I'm always gonna do that. Okay, and I appreciate you, bro. Okay, I appreciate you. Now, of course, Tank, like I say, he has a new rival, and that is Kid Austin. And yes, you're right. He does fight his mandatory. That's why I said on that thumbnail up there, this fight gonna happen sooner than later, because I hear rumblings about it now from a guy from Team Tank. I talked with him for a minute, and they are looking into this already. That's a damn good fight, baby. Now, remember, Kid Austin's with who? Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya and Turkey, they are no more. They are no more. So therefore, this is a fight that Tank will probably take, as long as it's not with Turkey. And so that's why I say this fight might happen sooner than later. King Pep, what it do, baby? What it do? KQKC, salute, OG. A bud. All right. Well, let's see. A bud. Bud might shock the world. Okay? He might shock the world. But he's going to have to get past. He got a long ways to go. He's going to have to get past a 168-pounder. A guy that got chin like concrete. Weight classes are there for a reason. And you about to see on the 13th or 16th, they don't have a venue yet. They don't have an undercard yet. That's what I said about this fight between Brian Norman Jr. and none other than Devin the Dream Haney. Now, of course, I was over there looking at Dante Boxing Nation, and that's a big Haney channel. I mean, you ought to read the comments. They are delusional. And I know Devin Haney fans are kind of dumbfounded, but I didn't know they was that dumbfounded. I mean, they was saying this and that, and Devin gonna take over the 147 division, and Devin gonna knock him out. Are you really serious? You really think Devin Haney? He haven't had a knockout in 5 years. Really? But the most thing that I pretty much have a problem with is that Turkey said, yeah, it's a done deal. No, it's not. They haven't signed no contract. Now, yes, they agreed to fight, and I think Devin was backed into that fight. I think Devin, his father, talked him into it or backed him into it. And Devin had no choice but to take it. Because Devin didn't want to look like a duck, like he did Sandu Martin. So he was forced into that fight. And that fight is 5 months away. So I believe it when I see it. That's all I got to say about it. Okay? I believe it when I see it. Y'all can get excited all y'all want to. Y'all got rah, cheer, goddammit. Put the pom-poms up. Oh, Devin, he's a killer. All right? I read one of those comments. I mean, I just going down there reading. I'm like, shaking my head. Boy, there's something else. Oh, Devin fight anybody. He'll fight anybody. No, he won't. He won't fight anybody. I can name 5 people right now that he ducked from. Okay? I mean, of course, They ain't gonna believe it. They ain't gonna believe it. They believe that he's Debo. They don't believe that he's Smokey. They don't believe that he's Big Red or Big Perm. That's what I think. You know, but hey, it is what it is. You know, they got their fans, and other fighters, other people got their other fighters got their fans. So, but I mean, yeah, shaking my head. You're right. I was shaking my head, just going down the comments like, what? You know, I mean, but of course, I will say this, and I want to make this a Devin Haney show. I really don't. But Devin had issues ever since Ryan Garcia slung him around that ring. Just think about it. Just think about it for a moment. He had a year off. He had a year off to get his mind together, get his head straight. And what did he do? He went in there and ran for his life. He went in there and ran for his life over old Jose Ramirez. And matter of fact, Tim Bradley, he went off on his ass. Now, if you want to call that going off, I wrote it down so I won't forget. You know what I mean? All right. He said Brian Norman Jr. Has sparring partners, and they are called chickens. He said, go get some chickens. They're only $25, and that's a cheap sparring partner because you find Devin Haney. And of course, the chickens, like I said, $25, okay. Because Devin will be running. He will be running the whole fight. He will be on top of the ropes running. So you have to chase him down. That's Tim Bradley. He was clowning Devin Haney. He believes he's a PTSD candidate. Now, that remains to be seen. And now he's moving up to 147 without a tune-up. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Now, and I'm going to tell you why he took that fight. And then I'm going to move on because I don't want to make it all about Devin. All right? But I'm going to tell you why he took that fight. For the money. Bill wanted that money because Brian Norman Jr. is a champion. He holds the belt at the WBO at the welterweight division. So he wants that money. You fight a champion. You pretty much can get a belt. So, or you can get the money. Now, they are falling in line with Tank and everybody else, a couple of other fighters, that belts don't mean a thing sometimes. So now, Devin saying, forget the belts. I want the money. So he knows that nobody else is going to pay him. So they're going to fight over in Riyadh, they say. But Turkey is the one that's going to be paying him. So Devin don't care if he get knocked out or lose. Matter of fact, you talking about knees, he will take a knee. I guarantee you that. So if this happens, there's if, and that's a big if. Now, let's keep on moving, baby. Right? Let's keep on moving. Now, I know I said I'm not going to make this a Devin Haney show, but I got to tell you what Bob Arum is looking at Devin as. Now, of course, top rank, Brian Norman fights for top rank. So, therefore, Bob Arum, long-time standing promoter, respected, and also he could have been Muhammad Ali promotion company, but of course he stole it on his nose, but that was years ago, so it is what it is. But he called Devin Haney a track star. He called him a runner. He embarrassed Devin Haney big time. And we know Bob is senile, but he know a runner when he see a runner. So Bob, he's supporting Brian Norman Jr., of course. Now, which the fight will be in Saudi. Now, Bob said he's looking forward to working with Turkey once again. But Turkey ain't feeling it. Don't know why, don't know what happened, but whatever happened behind closed doors, Turkey is not feeling that fight. I mean, Bob Arum. So, I don't know what Bob did. Maybe he don't remember. I don't know. But all I know is that Bob looked at Devin Haney, and they had him dressed up like a track star. Anybody see that picture? Anybody see that picture? They had him looking like a track star. So Devin got a lot of baggage right now on him. He lost his fan base. He lost his goddamn wife. He pretty much about to lose his child. I mean, there's a lot going on with that young man. And then you got your daddy out there trying to put too much cruise control on it and talk you into taking a fight with a big puncher. You know, what's up, Snoop? What up, OG? Man, what's up with you, bro? All right? Good to see you. Welcome to KQKC, bro. All right? Yes, sir. On phone up. All right? Now, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving now. All right? Now, most of these fighters or Devin Haney fans just won't stop. They just won't stop. And I'm talking about with Tank Davis and the Lamont Roach fight. Okay, everybody, I get it. You know, I get it, but I don't get it. You claim that you are for the black fighter, but you're down in the black fighter. You're making up lies about the black fighter. And I wanted to talk about this because, see, for some reason, Gervonta Davis really rubbed them the wrong way. And I had to sit there and think about it. I had to sit there and go through some videos. And I'm trying to figure out, how is he rubbing them the wrong way? Then I say, you know what? I got it. I know how he rubbed them the wrong way. By being the face of boxing in the smaller weight classes. Canelo got the higher weight classes. And there's nobody else. He was on the tutelage of Floyd Mayweather. Nobody else. Floyd might help you, but he's not going to promote you. Now, they like the move that he made, or they didn't like the move he made. But also, the money he's making, they don't like that. That's why everybody called him out. Everybody want that payday. Y'all remember, I used to say Floyd Mayweather was Willy Wonka, and he had the golden ticket. Well, that's how Gervonta Davis is. Now, of course, everybody goes at him for one thing or another, but most of them are lies. You've been tricking the game too long. That was none other than Keyshawn Davis, the same one that was apologizing for jumping on a guy that beat his brother ass. Now, nobody want to talk about his baggage. See, here go another one. Here go another one that got busted with weed in the system. And also got busted with weed in Texas. Texas is not Chicago. You can't walk down the street smoking weed. You can't smoke weed in front of the police like Chicago. They got laws down there. This is legal down there. But nobody want to talk about his baggage. But they'll talk about Tank baggage, but not Devin and his. And many other fighters, like Demetrius Bivol. His baggage. Nobody gonna talk about that either. But I just didn't understand that Tank hasn't done anything lately. He hasn't been in any trouble. He's been giving back to the community. And I'm not just saying that because I like Tank. He's not my favorite fighter, but I like him. But still in all, I don't think it's fair. But what is fair in the sport of boxing? That's what I'm talking about. What is fair in the sport of boxing? So, therefore, you got to stay focused. And that's what I'm about to get into with none other than Gervonta Davis. All right? Now, he is staying focused. What's up, Opie? What's going on? What's going on, OG? Man, hey, man, nothing but the bills, man. Nothing but the bills. All right? That's what's going on. All right? Nothing but the bills, brother. All right? Now, all right, let me get to it now. So now, let me see, can I find it? Tank now, it's still no announcement for that fight, but that fight's still gonna go on. Now, let me say this: Floyd Mayweather is getting involved again. He's getting involved again with Tank Davis. Now, some people say, well, they got a love and hate relationship. I think it's fake. No, it's real. It's real. It's just that that's the way they plan themselves. You mad one day, you're not mad. You mad one day, you're not mad. But anyway, Floyd texting Tank, and Tank takes him back. Now, one thing about it is that Tank said, and I quote and unquote, that he's motivated. He got motivation now. Now, that's a good thing to hear. That's a damn good thing to hear. Because he wasn't motivated the first fight. He wasn't at all. Now, why? Because he knew the mama, he knew the family, and all that other good stuff. Well, Lamont Roach kind of messed that up. Because Lamont Roach went on a draw tour. And most of it, he was lying. And now he's pretty much figured it out that, well, I can't be lying on a man because it'll make me look bad. So now Lamont Roach, and this is what I'm hearing through the grapevine, that Lamont Roach is not all there. Lamont Roach is not all there. In other words, he's pretty much drinking, staying out late. Now he finally is in training camp right now. Now, when you start down yourself, there's a problem. There's a problem. Lamont Roach think he can't fight no better. Now, he did say one while that I'm gonna have to be a little better next time. Now he's saying that I don't think I can get no better. And now, I'll wait for it now. Then I'm gonna move up to not 140, 147. 147. Now, let me tell you this. I told you all. I told them across the street. These fighters are already depleting their bodies. Tank is not draining them. They draining themselves. Now a guy from 130 come up to 135, still bigger than Tank. He gets up there and look like what? A welterweight. And now he says, and I quote and fucking unquote, that he can make 147. That's why it is so important that we have a rehydration clause on every goddamn body. You ain't going up past 10 pounds. If so, you're going to get fired or the fight is not going to happen. How about that? Come on. Y'all know. Devin did it for years. So he just can't do it no more. Because you can't shrink bones, baby. You can't shrink bones. Because there's no meat left. No, I don't care if Victor Conte or not. Ain't no meat left. Gervonta Davis is always at a disadvantage every time he steps in that damn ring. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's at a disadvantage. Because he's short. He's grown. He's not growing no more. He's just going to be a shorty. I told y'all that before. He's going to be one of them little guys. Hopefully he don't have that little guy complex. They want to fight everybody every time somebody look at his ass. Hey, where you at? Oh, hey, little guy. What's going on, little man? Hey, little man. Boy, oh boy. They hate to get called that, boy. Hey, little man. Come here, shorty. Shorty? You know, they get all mad and shit, right? Well, that's Tank Davis. He ain't growing no more. But these guys, Lamont, Roach, you now be ashamed of yourself. Sitting there draining yourself all the way down. All the way down to 130. You know why? Y'all know why? Let me put a little bug in y'all ear. Do you know why? Because it's easier. It's called weight bullying. It's easier to get a title and then get up there and fight with someone your age, your weight. You'd rather go pick on the little guys and then blow up overnight. Then when you get in the ring, fight time, you're going to bully them. You're going to sling around the ring. You see? Now, of course, what happens when you can't do it no more? Like Devin Haney. He can't do it no more. He tried with the catch weights. He tried and tried. He made it a little bit, so he went to 144. But now, you're going to have to be a full-fledged welterweight at 147. And I mean 147. So now, the tables are turned. Now, they hero, they Debo, might just be a zero. I'm sorry. Those are the facts. Now, you can say what you want about Gervonta Davis. You know, I can say all day long. But he don't like 140. He made 140, but he was slow. He just not a 140-pounder. I'm sorry. He just not. But Kid Austin is there. Abdullah Mason's still there. Because, see, these guys will start sneaking away. Like Tio. I'm going to 140. Who was that else? Went up there. Pitbull. Cruz went to 140. Everybody was leaving to go to 140. But those guys are the ones that can make the weight. Those are the ones that have been boiling down. I call it boiling down. They sit in a big-ass pot of boiling water and boil down. You know, so, and I told you all that this is how these fighters are doing today. This is a new generation. This is a new generation. They don't respect on the even playing field. They don't respect that. They don't respect that. They try to get away what they can get away. Look at Keyshawn Davis. That shit backfired on him. It backfired on him. He figured, okay, I go in there, I miss weight, okay, I pay him a little fine, and then we go on with the fight. I look good in front of the hometown. I jump on the turnbuckle, hey, right? But Samson was a little bit smarter. A veteran promoter was a little bit smarter. How about this, son? Since you want to be smart, how about this? Your ass ain't fighting tonight. How about that? His eyes got big as hell. His eyes got big as hell. Because it backfired on him. Now, speaking of backfiring, let me move on, goddammit. We're talking about Shakur Stevenson. We're talking about Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson doing it again. Now, I wish I had his number. So I tell him, listen, Shakur, shut the F up. Stop telling people what you're going to do. Stop telling people what you're going to do to the Zepeda. How you going to have him laying down on the floor. How you going to knock him out. How I'm going to beat him up. See, that's what gets you in trouble. That's why people don't believe in you. That's why you don't sell. So, go in there and fight. That's what you have to do. Go in there and fight. And put out everything you got out of your trick bag. You know, not the trick bag that Devin Haney got. I'm talking about your trick bag in boxing. I had to put that in there, right? Okay? You know, so stop telling us what you're going to do and go in there and do it. Now, I'm like Quick. Okay, y'all say y'all gonna do this and that. Show me, goddammit. All right? I'm like the state of Missouri. I'm the show me state. I'm the show me state. Show me what you're made of, baby. Show me what you're made of. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, he did respond and said, look, I'm going in there and I'm fighting. I'm fighting my ass off. He said, I'm going to go in there and pull out everything I have. Because I know they set me up. Now, if you know they set you up, why go along with it? I'll tell you why. He need that money. He want that money, rather. He might not need it, but he want it. And, of course, people will call him a duck and this and that. Because it's not an easy fight. This is going to be a hard fight. And this fight is just around the corner. Next week is cut weight time. So we talking about not this Saturday, next Saturday. So come Monday, ain't no more touching. It's all cut weight time now. So you better bring out your A game. Matter of fact, your A+ game, goddammit. That's what you're going to need to bring. Because if not, the Zepeda going to be throwing punches and bunches and cutting off the ring. So I hope that you do better and go out there and incite the crowd. Now, don't do it for the people. Do it for yourself. Because, see, we're going to be all right. See, we're going to be all right. You put a bad performance in there. But you got to go in there and be exciting. You got to go in there and not do no Tom and Jerry shit. Go in there and fight that man. Go in there and stand right there in the pocket. Not in his face. Not on the line. Put yourself in there and fight like you need to fight. Bring your offense along with your defense. How about that? Quickly said, hey, that's right. Doing all that damn talking is for the birds. Go do something. Of course. I don't want to hear that no more. I don't want to hear about, I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to beat him up. I'm going to beat him up. Yeah. No, I don't want to hear that. No. I don't want to hear that no more. Go in there and do what you need to do. Because I'm kind of rooting for Shakur Stevenson. Because, yeah, he got a bad rap, and he deserved a bad rap. He was a born fighter. He is a born fighter. But this is one time that they are setting him up, and I don't like it. I don't like nobody setting nobody up. Let that fighter fight like he always fight. Don't sit there and put no damn demand on him. Go in there and fight. See, that's the part I don't like. I'm not no Shakur fan. I'm nowhere near a Shakur fan. But right is right. You don't sit there and make that man do something that he not capable of doing. Shit, that's how people lay up in the hospital after a fight. Because they try to do something they ain't used to doing. So, but still in all, you're going to have to pretty much bite down on that mouthpiece and do what you need to do. Now, you don't have to knock him out, but you can make him miss and just touch him and make him pay. That's all you have to do. Make him look stupid. Make him look like a clown. That's what you need to do. Shakur want to be a killer in that ring so bad. Yes, Knight Rider. And listen, now, it's just that he want to be a killer. He wanted to say him and Tank is the baddest fight in boxing history, but no, it's not. Now, of course, you want to be a killer, but you're not built to be a killer, son. I'm sorry. You're not meant to be a killer. All right? I know why my lips always dry. All right? You're not meant to be a killer. You're not. You're meant to be a boxer. You're meant to be what you are right now. But sometimes you got to step out your element. Sometimes you got to step out your comfort zone. And now, this is the time you got to step out. Because I'm telling you now, the game is rigged. The game is rigged against your ass. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's why I'm saying, go in there and fight your ass off next Saturday. Go in there and let them know that you picked the wrong guy. Stop playing with me. Tell Turkey to his face. See, Turkey think he's slick. He think we'll do anything for $1. All money. All money. All money ain't good money. And I'm going to tell you that right now. Because you're liable to get in there. In Turkey, you're going to be the main one and the main corporate and the main reason somebody get put in the hospital. I'm telling you right now. So you're making these fighters do something they're not used to doing. They've been fighting different for a long goddamn time. Shit. See, everybody, you know, I'm not blaming Floyd Mayweather. He did what he's supposed to do, get that bag. But now everybody want to get that bag. Everybody want to go outside their comfort zone to get that bag. Everybody want to do something they're not used to doing to get that bag. So he made it so easy. All you got to do is do what he say, and here, I got the money for you, waving in front of your face. Well, good for Devontae Davis. Good for Al Heyman. We don't need your money. We can make our own goddamn money. How about that? How about that? And now, you see it was the right thing to do. Because now, that money is getting skimpier and skimpier and skimpier. I ain't paying for no hotel rooms. Hell, y'all pay that yourself. Get down that. And now, you about to see, he's not even making no money. Yeah, Jermaine. Yeah, I know. I just went over Lamont Roach, been a drunk, not a drunk, but been drinking a lot. Yeah. I don't know. That draw, that bag he got, this rematch is gonna be the detriment of him. All right. You know. Yes, sir, Lee Jackson. They'll hold for that damn bag. You damn right. When Turkey got here, I remember it clear as day. Everybody ran over there like puppy dogs. I could have sworn. You know how a lioness in the heat, all the male lions coming, right? Well, that's just how it was with all these fighters. Ones that want to be like Floyd and Devontae Davis. Hell, we're going to be on the same playing field as Tank. We're going to have the same kind of money. We just don't have to do what he did. How about that? Turkey made it real easy for us. But see, y'all didn't know that it was a catch to it. Y'all didn't know that y'all had to sacrifice a lot of shit. Y'all didn't know now he got control over you. Either do or die. Or he just wash his hands with you. Look at Shakur Stevenson. He don't want nobody to run around. He don't want nobody to use their foot movement. He don't want no lateral movement. So guess what? He gonna make the ring smaller, right? Why? Because he can. Because he can. Because you let him. That's why. Shit. He ain't the only one got money. Y'all got money too. Y'all just got to make it. That's all. So therefore, everything is Riyadh season. Look how you took Ring Magazine. It just tore up my magazine. And that's calling my magazine. Because I wanted to read that magazine. I'm the one that tore out them boxing pictures of Muhammad Ali, of Frazier, from the Crump Gym, Tommy Hearns. I mean, all them guys. Donna Stevenson. All them guys. And he take it and he tear it up. And now he pretty much made a gossip columns, a goddamn line column. That's what it was. And that Ring Magazine belt, that ain't the original belt. The original belt did not have a strap on it. It had buckles on it. But Oscar, being an Oscar, black pantyhose, high heels, and sat there and sold it to him. And now, guess what? He kicked Oscar to the curb. So, now, what's up, Matthew Bishop? Salute to you, brother. All right? Y'all hit the like button. All right? Let's get a like chat. All right? We got 73 people in here. All right? Make sure y'all hit the like button for the OG. I appreciate it. All right? We got Super Chat going. We got the Cash App rolling, baby. All right? Yes, sir. Man, and while I'll move on. Okay? Do that for you while I move on. All right? How many likes we got anyway? All right? 74 likes? Okay, cool. All right? All right, we're at 75 right now. All right, good. Now, here we go. All right? Now, look, Devontae Davis. He is now getting the attention from Lamont Roach. Roach, the best we seen, did he get the big head? I say yes. I say yes. Now, a lot of people asking this question. Yes, I think he did, because he went on a draw tour. If that's not the big head, then what is? He went clubbing every night. He was the guest on this show, that show. Him and his dad lying their ass off. So we got Tank figured out. But see, Devontae Davis, no, it wasn't his best showing, but he still got that ring IQ. And he just said yesterday that he is now motivated. He got motivation now. And stop lying on that man. Kelvin Ford is right there with him over in Florida training as we speak. So, but nobody want to talk about Devin Haney, how he was over and the Big Bear at none other than Shane Mosley's house and tore it up. Him, Bill, and the team, they tore that man's house up. Now, that man gave Bill like $60,000 a bill for him to pay for it. You know what Bill did? He got we call it nigger rig. All right, nigger rig. He got somebody from the neighborhood and brought him out there to fix on it. St. Moses, hell no. I paid such and such for his house. But see, nobody ain't talking about that shit. Nobody ain't talking about it. And I wonder why. Because he can't do no wrong. Because he got a daddy. All right? I'm so tired of hearing that shit. That don't even make no sense. Please. Man, now, let's get back into it. Right? See, all this shit nobody knows about. But anyway, now, Kid Austin, baby, he is now ranked number 1. He's ranked number 1 in the WBA. All right? Now, of course, here come Mama Schofield. I knew it would be a matter of time. Before he would come out and talk that ish. Now, Kid Austin, Kid Schofield, whatever, he called out Tank and Shakur. That's on fight night. Well, now, his daddy had to take a breath and probably a drink too. And now he's making his circles. And now he's talking about his son can knock out Devontae Davis. What? His son would definitely knock out Shakur Stevenson. Now, don't get me wrong, and I don't want to sound like a hater. But what's up, Jermaine 419? Talk to me, baby. What's happening? He said content creators ain't made no videos about Devin and his baby mama. I did. But they had so much to say about Tank when it was him. Yep, we went over that already, though. But I hear you. I made a video and I called out names too. Where's Blue Blood at? Why he ain't making no videos about Devin and his baby mama? Huh? Because they're not married. All right, what about the other one? What about Champside? Hey, what about him? All these are Bill Haney channels. And what about the biggest one of all, BFTV, right? If that's your boy, if that's your homie, I know that's my boy. I'd say, hey man, what the hell you thinking of? Hey man, what the hell you going on with you? So you got their number and you cool with them, then go ahead and tell them, hey man, what happened? Hey man, what happened? What's going on? Did you put your hands on that woman? Man, listen, dude, you know you don't supposed to be doing that shit. See, that's a real friend. That's a real damn friend. But I made my video. I made my videos because I know they weren't gonna do it. I knew they weren't gonna do it. So that's why I had to do it. See, what's up, Mr. Solo? Hi_Solo. Talk to me, baby. He said he disagreed. I'm with you, OG. Lamont a champion in his own right. Okay, oh yeah. I'm not disagreeing with that. Pitbull Cruz career got elevated after Tank. Why not Lamont? Oh, I didn't say look. Pitbull Cruz got elevated with his career, yes, after he lost the Tank. Now, the reason why he got elevated because he was the first one to take Tank the distance. But Tank had a broke hand. He had a big, one hand fighter at that time. Now, Lamont Roach had a draw. But he acting like, and his career not elevating. His career not elevating. What he's doing is drinking too much. What he's doing is pretty much putting out lies. And number two, his father is adding on. Then he had to change it. He went back and said, no. I didn't say the fight wasn't on. Yes, you did, Lamont. But the fight is on. See, he's kind of like all over the place. He's kind of like all over the place. See, what's going to elevate his career is that second fight. He's just now getting in the gym. Now, of course, the drinking don't help. The partying don't help. That's not elevating your career. That's messing it up. You know? But I respect you, what you always say, _Solo. You know, I always respect your comments, you know, but that's how I look at it. Yes, sir. What's going on? Matthew Bishop, backyard bush ass carpenter home improvement with a 2-bag consisting of bubble tape and a tube of almost glue. Feel like Shane. We got it, baby. Man, we got you, baby boy. Yeah, I know. Man, Shane was mad as hell. Man, Shane, no. Who is that? No. Well, I need a real people to come in here and fix my house up. Man, you messed my house up. Man, you know, because Shane stay out there by Big Bear, you know, and they wanted to train in the elevated area. So he opened his house up to him, you know, and Shane had to tell the truth. Man. But anyway, let's keep going, y'all. Now, I'm going to talk about Kid Austin. I'm going to talk about Lamont Roach. All right? Yeah, I'm talking about Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is back in training camp again. And, of course, look, I think this is going to be a great fight. And like I say, anything can happen in boxing. Lamont Roach, only thing about it is you can't think like that, son. You cannot think that, hey, that you can get better. At first he said that next time, you know, he had to do a little bit more. But now he's saying that he don't think he got anything left or anything else he can do. There's a lot of things you can do. I mean, come on. You can't think like that going into a rematch. You know, that's the worst thing you have on your mind right now. You can do better. And I'm not, taking up for him or nothing. I'm just saying, you can't think like that going into a fight. You know, it's certain things you got to go over, look at the film, and say, look, I could have did this better. I could have did this better. I should have hit him with an uppercut because he was counter-punching good. But this time, I think I'm going to surprise him with an uppercut. I'm going to feint this way, come up this way, or something like that. You always room to get better. One thing about boxing that we all have learned by watching, you can get better. You'll never master boxing. That's why they call it the sweet science. You're trying to find the unknown. That's what it is. And one thing about it is Lamont Roach going to have to figure out Tank. Tank going to have to figure out Lamont Roach. And that's going to make it a good fight. You can't rush out there and step on the gas like Kid Austin did. I mean, he did a great job. He saw what Travis Palm was bringing. He was trying to bully him, and he bullied the bully. So, hey, I ain't mad at that. Go ahead and do your thing. That's what I'm talking about, Lamont Roach. Make it a great fight. Make it a great fight. Because one thing about it is, if you make a great fight, win or lose, Tank gonna get the respect that he gets. And Lamont Roach giving him that respect right today now. He figured out, hey, I ain't gonna be down to this man because they're gonna make me look bad. No, Tank is a solid fighter. Damn right he is. That's what he said. So they're gonna make him a better fighter. They're gonna make it a better fight. Now, let me get to this. So I hear everybody barking. All right. Okay, I got time. Yeah. Okay. Everybody's barking about when they gonna announce the fight. When they gonna announce the fight. Hey, my partner, Knockout Boxing. He said every time he do a video, he gonna sit there and say, when they gonna announce the fight. When they gonna announce the fight. Listen up, every goddamn body. All right. PBC don't do that. They promote one fight at a time. They're going to promote Barrios and Pacquiao first. They're going to put some money into that fight first. They're going to put some money in that promo first. And then, Gervonta Davis. Now, of course, I don't think that fight going to be on the 16th. We in July. We talking about August? Oh, hell no. No. Because they would have been announced it. They would have been promoted it. So that fight might move back some. I'm sorry, they just had a ball bounce, goddammit. All right? That's why it's always delays in fights. It ain't got nothing to do with the money. It don't have nothing to do with the venue sometimes, whatever. Sometimes we do. But you got to do one fight at a time. I mean, yes, we love boxing. Yes, we will have it every weekend. But you have to negotiate. You got to make it work, right? You got to make sure that Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrio, they get their just promotion, all right? They get their just due by being promoted, all right? Promote that fight like it's a big fight. We're talking about Manny motherfucking Pacquiao. He's coming back out of retirement to fight to fight a champion at 147. The same division that he retired from. So you got to pretty much put the red carpet out for them. You got to pretty much wait your turn. Because no matter what, that rematch going to happen. I don't care if it happened in August or September. But then again, you can't put it too close to Canelo and Terence Crawford. So people still going to want to watch Canelo. Now, Terence Crawford, they're going to say also watch him. Now, he don't sell regardless, but he with a partner that does sell. So there you go. They're going to be watching both of them. So that is what's going on, I believe. Now, I could be wrong, but that's KQ opinion. That's why I believe they don't want to announce a fight yet. Now, we already know it's going to be a rematch. Even Lamont Roach said, hey, we fight on August 16th. Now, I don't believe that because you got to promote that fight. Even though Tank bring in the revenue, even though Tank put asses in the seats, I just think it'll be a little bit different. Okay? All right, make sure y'all hit the super chat, the cash app. I know it's hump day. I get it. I know it's hump day. Right? It's hump day? All right. Nobody want to hit the cash app? Man, okay. Bet them up, Josh. What's up, Matthew Bixon? He said KQKC. Roach lost those two amateur fights, so with him getting this draw, the Roach camp is taking it as a victory. Let's go, Lamont Roach. Tank is definitely going to bring it, so we the fans will win. Yes. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, you fighting a knockout artist. You was fighting a undefeated fighter. And you almost won. So, of course, they're going to take it as a victory. Even though it's a draw, but still, that draw is like a win to them. Not only did they win at the bank, hell, they won as far as the media. the media looking at him like, man, what you think? I think I won that fight and this and that, blah, 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 blah. But I don't. Still, Tank would have won that fight if he didn't take that knee. That's how I looked at it. So I went back and looked at that fight maybe about 10 times. Just to see and count the rounds and this and that. So I had Tank winning by 2 rounds. 2 rounds. Then I went back and watched it again. I had Tank win about 2 rounds again. Then I went back and watched it again. Still 2 rounds. Then the 4th time, I had a swing round in there. And I'd never done that shit before, right? I actually looked at it and looking at the punches and, I'm all up on the TV and shit, and you remember they said Tank got hit by that punch and that hurt him. The man even touched him. The man even touched him. And I'm talking about just a regular shot on the side. The man even touched him. It looked like that from a distance, but he didn't. So, but I had Tank winning that fight. If that knee didn't happen. That caused a lot of controversy. And Lamont Roach, I can't take nothing away from him either. He was counter punching his ass off. What's up, AK? What's going on, baby? So I can't take that from him. Okay? I can't take that from Lamont Roach. Because every time Tank threw a punch, he was right back at it. Only thing about it, Tank gonna have to, I think he's gonna have to box him. And then, of course, and get a little bit closer, because Tank's arms are short. I think he need to go in the inside, work the body a little bit, stay on the outside, at least far as you can go, and still work the jab. And then, because Lamont Roach, every time Tank was throwing something, he'll come back with a counter punch. Swing, bam, come back. Swing, bam, 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 bam. So he was counter punching his ass off. Great counter puncher. Great counter puncher, man. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. OG, what's going down? Your son Diddy was found not guilty. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, not guilty. Okay. Diddy was found not guilty? Okay, yeah, okay. Don't play like that, Money Brown. Don't play like that, man. All that baby look or Well, ain't no law against having sex, right? But you gotta have permission. You just can't take it, Now, let's keep going. Jake Paul. I was out of town. I didn't call that fight. And I don't call Jake Paul fights. And it's not because it looked fake. It's just that I don't consider him a real boxer. I consider him a content creator that hit it lucky. Just like Showbiz. That's what I call. But I will say this. And I said this on Knockout Channel on our show Sunday. He is a good promoter. Especially for the women. I like that. Because I'm an advocate for women boxers. All right? But one thing about it is his fights do look like they have been orchestrated for him to win. Now, he fights older fighters. He don't fight younger fighters. He don't fight fighters that's right now in their prime. Is he won't be a heavyweight because he's about 200 damn pounds? Then fight a heavyweight. You fought Mike Tyson. So, everybody making fun of him now. He was on Piers Morgan. Everybody know who Piers Morgan is. He just been with CNN. Of course, Piers Morgan pressed him on that. He got up and walked out. Now he's talking about suing you and me and Money Brown. Because anybody say it's fake, I'm suing. I got my lawyer standing by. Well, guess what? I believe it was fake too. Now what? It's something called freedom of speech. Yeah, freedom of speech. And that's why he ain't gonna do a damn thing. That's why. And Ortiz, Virgil Ortiz, he had something to say. Now, I had to write that down too, because I'm not, you know. Virgil Ortiz said, listen, Jake Paul is scamming the entire world with his circus fights, selling them as real fights. But the entire world continues to eat it up. All up. And then have the nerve to be disappointed because the circus fights they paid to watch are real fights. He said just sparring. That's all. That's Virgil Ortiz. That's Virgil Ortiz. So Jake Paul, he's in his feelings. He's in his feelings for not put on a good show. So Julio Chavez Jr., who has his mama ways and not his daddy, he just got a payday. That's all. And he always been a lazy fighter. As I told y'all before, he quit on the stool. They tried to get him to fight. He stayed in the pool. He didn't want to get out the pool. He had a pool in his house. He grew up rich. And that's rich in Mexican style. You know, $1 go a long ways in Mexico. You can buy a house for $50 in Mexico. Well, no offense. I'm just saying. I'm just exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Right? But still in all, the man just he's just not a fighter. That's why I keep telling all these knucklehead fathers. Just because you was a good player don't mean he gonna be a good player. Just because you was a good fighter don't mean he gonna be a good fighter. That's why I look at the Vargas brothers, right? Emilio and all them, right? Yeah, your father, he wasn't a hell of a fighter. He was a good fighter. He was a puncher. But that don't mean y'all gonna be a puncher. That don't mean y'all gonna dominate. They still young, so who knows? But just don't get your hopes up. So that's how I look at it. Michael Jordan, same way. Everybody thought Michael and Marcus was going to be a star at the University of Illinois. Well, guess what? They wasn't. One is a coach now, right? And the other one, I don't know what he's doing. But hey, we all can't be like our daddies. All right? So, but still in all, excuse me, but then in all, everything still look like it's orchestrated. All right? So, yeah, so what's up, Josh? Talk to me, baby. What's happening? He said Amelia got it, the older two brothers like Keyshawn brothers. Okay, see, there you go. Right. Same way with Keyshawn. He's trying his best. Keyshawn a good fighter, but his brother's not. That's why I said the DB3, make that DB1, goddammit. All right? Because your brothers, they stink. They stink. They do. I mean, they ain't no secret. But I get it. That's your brothers, and you want them to pretty much, ride this wave with you. I get that, but was it a package deal? I mean, hell, how they sign them? Hell, maybe I need to work out and go out there and say, hey, Bob, sign me, right? Hell, I might go out there and fake the funk, right? Get knocked down and shit. Just get paid and shit, right? Man, hell no, I ain't doing this shit. Man. Man, but anyway. Let's get it back in it, all right? We got Edgar Berlanga, baby, all right? We got Edgar Berlanga, all right? Then I'm going to open the link up after this, okay? If anybody want to get up here and talk that ish, all right? Now, Edgar Berlanga. Somebody please tell this man. Somebody please, all right? Don't do it, OG. What? Do what? Everybody please tell this man, Edgar, he's not a gangster. He's not a gangster. All right? I know he want to be King Von. I know he want to be Muwap. I mean, I get it. But you're not, son. How you gonna say you gonna slap De La Hoya, Oscar De La Hoya, that is, and you telling him that you're gonna slap him? Okay. You don't tell nobody you're gonna slap him. You just go up there and slap the shit out of him. That's what you do. You think that guy told Paulie when he slapped him beside the head with that baby powder? Hey, Paulie, I'm finna hit you with some baby powder. All right? Right on the back of your goddamn head. Right? You really think? Paulie said, okay, go right ahead while I'm not looking. Man, come on. Man, come on. Man. And you know, he hang around. That's the problem, Josh. He hang around Fat Joe, and Fat Joe ain't built like that no more. You see, Fat Joe wasn't built like that no more. Oh, man. First super chat of the day. Wow. Man. Marcus Jordan messing with Pippen's wife doing coke and running a shoe store. Yeah, I know he messing with Pippen's wife. I knew that. You know, yeah, we rolled his ass like I don't know what. Because she used to babysit them. They was in their pajamas. And she used to go over there and babysit them because Pippen lived around the corner from Michael Jordan in Highland Park, where the house is still for sale. So, I mean, so, yeah, I knew about that. And Michael Jordan said, and I quote and unquote, don't bring that shit around him. Because they all used to go out together. They all used to party together. So, hey, he don't want to do that. He ain't proud of that. He cut them off completely. He got 2 new kids in Florida with that woman, model, whatever her name is. He's a billionaire. So you don't give. I mean, come on. So you don't go date your babysitter, your father's friend. Well, used to be friend, and Pippin, wife Lauren, whatever her name is, Lauren, whatever her name was. You know, you just like Devin Haney wife, so-called baby mama. You know, you're a gold digger. You're a gold digger. But guess what? Marcus ain't got no more money. Like you said, he run a shoe store, goddammit. So Michael Jordan cut him off. All right. So just letting just putting that out there for a minute. Well, I appreciate your high_solo. All right, in that super chat, baby. All right. Then sir, Joe the Beast, what's going on? Last I recall, Will Smith didn't warn Chris Rock. He just walked up and smacked him. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. But the way he put it, he let him know what time he gonna be there. You know, I mean, he just setting it up. Will Smith just walked right up there and slapped the shit out of him. He didn't give him no warning or nothing. But see, this is what Berlanga was doing. He letting him know when I see it such and such fight, and Oscar, that's what Oscar did that clap back. He said, "Oh yeah, I'll be waiting and this and that, whatever." I didn't see the whole thing, but yeah. So you don't tell nobody you meet me somewhere because I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. No, you don't do that. So but anyway, Isaiah, what's going on, baby? All right, salute to you, man. All right, man. So, but still in all, but you just don't do that. But you think he's tough. He want to be gangster, but yeah, he's not gonna do anything. And that's the thing about it. And here goes some more talk. All right, here goes some more talk. Everybody want to talk and say what they're gonna do and never do it, in or out the ring. Now, like I told you before, I'm not a Shakur Stevenson fan, not one goddamn bit. But one thing I will tell you, I'm rooting for him against Zepeda. I don't like nobody doing anybody like that. You trying to make him fight a certain way. I don't like it. Let that man fight like he been fighting. That man, hey, he's undefeated. So what have you done it worked. Whoever he fought, it worked. So whatever fight he brings to the table. But I got a feeling he's going to have to fight in this fight. I'm sorry. Shakur. You're going to have to fight, baby. You have to fight your ass off. You have to keep Zepeda off of you. Do you got enough to keep him off of you? Do you? I'm just asking for a friend. Do you got enough to keep him off of you? I just want to know. See, that's the thing, Josh. I mean, AK. That's the thing. Will he be born? Will he be the same old Shakur Stevenson? Or will he go back to his old thing again, telling us what he's going to do and end up not doing it? Which one is it? You can't say, well, that he couldn't do what he wanted to do because of the fight. No, you do that in every fight. You talk shit before every fight. And you end up doing what? Fighting on the outside, moving back, hopping in, hopping out. No knockouts, and I don't know how long. I know everybody can't be tamed. I know that. Everybody can't be like him. But you got to get somebody some excitement. You can't sit there and let somebody spend their damn hard-earned money. And I'm talking about hotel with $4 for a damn candy bar. All right? I'm talking about tickets. Hell, you want to go out and have a drink after the fight or something, or before the fight. Hell, goddamn, during the fight, you want to drink. You know, and now all that add up. I'm in the Midwest, baby. All right, so you don't call me an arm and a leg, right? So you got to pay for your airline fare, right? You know, doing all that to see your ass do what? Make me go to sleep? Hell no. Hell no. What's going on? Cam Network. What's good, brother? I know you working, man. What's going on? OG, been listening to you the whole time at work. Great cook up, OG. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can't shout out everyone at the moment. That's all right. Cam Network, he working, y'all. All right? He wanted to holler at y'all, say, what's up? Chat. All right? Man, I appreciate that, brother. Okay? Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. And I appreciate you listening. Okay? All right. Yes, sir. You know how I go on hump day. Everybody got to work. You know, people got to work, man. You know. So, and shout out to everybody over Twitter over there. Oh, X. I'm sorry, X. I had to put my new account up there, and I had to change because I don't know what happened. I put the wrong date in there or something. They said, "Oh, you're not old enough," right? I was like, "What?" So, you know, anyway, I messed up. But anyway, that's all right. So I'm gonna have 2 pages in a minute because they're gonna get the other page back because they're looking at it and all that stuff. But anyway, but still in all, I really don't care about Twitter really. But it's nothing but a back and forth, you know, thing anyway. But now so that's that. With Edgar Berlanga. He's not gonna do anything, and you know, the fight we're gonna see with him and Sherrod. They went back and forth. Y'all seen the promo where they pretty much sitting down and talking, you know, switch to track. yeah. Shakur Stevenson has him and Devin. Devin have great legs because he ran around that damn ring for 12 rounds. 12 rounds, y'all. You got to be in shape to do that. And of course, Turkey was over there looking, you know, them dog ass sunglasses on. I think he colorblind or some shit, right? And he's sitting over there looking like, damn. And then Canelo and William Skull, he over there running and shit, right? He another marathon runner, right? As you would say, AK, right? He another marathon runner. And then Turkey, of course, he colorblind. He looking like. Then when Canelo got through, Skull like, he want to go there like, and Canelo looking like, why you do that, man? Why you do that, man? Why you for the fight? For the fight? Yeah. You know, so, and, you know, So Turkey come out there with the sunglasses on, right? I think he's colorblind. I still say that. He tells Skull, get out the ring. He told Skull, get the hell out the ring, right? I don't know if he said hell or not. Well, hey, I won't put it past him, but he was mad as hell, right? So he said, get out the ring. So he got in the ring. And Skull said, hey, he thought he won. At least he tried. Right? He tried to slide that shit in there, right? I think I won. Man, if you don't get on that plane and go back to Chimbuck and boo-doo-doo-doo-boo, all right? Man, I'm going to sit there and knock you in the head. Man, please. But, yeah, the marathon runners, man, they are loose now. So, now, Teofimo Lopez. Okay, now, he don't have no fight coming up that I can think of. Nobody's talking about. He wants to come over there and talk to Al Heyman. Now, of course, he's still signed under Top Rank. But do you really think Al Heyman wants to be bothered with a T.O.? You think Al Heyman want to be bothered with a racist? You think Al Heyman want to be bothered with that shit? No. He got too much other fish to fry. He got too much other things to get done. Like two fights. We talking about Manny Pacquiao. We talking about another than Gervonta Davis, Lamont Roach, part 2. That's why that fight had been announced, I told you earlier. So, and you got Crawford and Canelo right around the corner. Everybody's is within 3 months of each other. 3 months of each other. So, how that gonna work? Now, of course, we're not worried about Canelo and Crawford. That fight might end up in Riyadh season. Now, don't believe the hype. Allegiant Stadium still says that college football is gonna happen. So I don't know how they're gonna do that. Now, also, don't forget, people, that fight gonna be during the day while you're getting your nails done, while you're getting your hair done, while I'm getting my car washed, right? It's gonna be happening during the day. Wow, Turkey, what a way to sell a fight. Oh, what a way to make money. You about the dumbest promoter I ever seen, or so-called financer. You really think, you're gonna make some money. You really think you're gonna do well. And it's a free fight. It's a free fight. That blind motherfucker really think he gonna make some money. Really? Think about it. I don't know what is on his mind, but I'm gonna tell you this. Turkey is just a big fan with some money. That's all. Which is not his money. So, it is what it is. So now, they're taking a sweet old time. Because, see, they announced this fight in January. Oh, they're going to fight in September. I'm like, what? That's so damn far away. Man, it's in September. And I'm like, now, look, we're around the corner. We're around the corner now. We're in July. They don't even have an undercard. That goes to show you. You got a bunch of big-ass dummies. Dana White is #1 dummy. We already seen that in MMA. He don't deal with the PFL, what Carissa Shield was saying. All right, he don't care about them other MMA brackets or leagues. He only care about MMA, his MMA. And what makes it so bad, he don't even pay them right. That's why you're going to get from that new promotion company they have, the highest paying going to get $700,000. That ain't shit. Sorry for the language. All right? I can see Roach and Tank rematch happening in October, if anything, OG. Yeah, it's going to happen. Don't get me wrong. I know it's going to happen, but I know Al Heyman. I don't know him like no, but the way PBC do things, they normally wait 6 months 6 weeks, and then make the announcement. But you cannot put the horse before the carriage, baby. Yes, you can. Right, yes, you can. Right, but you can't put the carriage before the horse. That's what I'm trying to say. Right, but you got the Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. We got to get that done first. Right, we got to promote that fight first. Right, and then, okay, they moved the Cam Wright. Okay. They moved the UNLV versus Idaho State game to August the 23rd. Okay. Then they're going to go back? Damn. Because that fight was on the 16th. So they're going to go back and play early? Man. Yeah, they still can't announce it, though. Ain't no undercard. It's a free fight with no undercard. So maybe they're just going to have one fight. I don't know. But see, when you have guys like Dana White, dummy, you got Turkey, dummy with money. Then this is what you get. It's called disarray. It's called confusion. That's what it's called. And that's what we're getting today. So, all right. So make sure y'all hit the cash out. Make sure y'all hit the super chat, y'all. All right. So, but it is what it is. I'm gonna watch the fight, and I will call the fight. Because I think it's a good fight. I think it's a great fight. Same way with Lamont Roach. Same way with none other than Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao. Maybe Manny Pacquiao got to get something out of the system or something, or maybe just need the goddamn money. I don't know. But one thing about it is we do have some good fights coming down the pipe. I think this next 2, 3, 4 months is going to, matter of fact, I think the rest of the year going to be lit. But you got to do it right, man. You can't have fighters. You can't have content creators. You can't have fans. You can't have everybody sitting there wondering when the fight going to be. You can't put your plans, your hotel room, and all that on hold, waiting on y'all dumbasses. And then when you announce it, hell, you ain't got no money to go nowhere by then because you dipped in this shit, right? Boy, oh boy, I tell you. Bring back boxing like it used to be. Bring back boxing before Turkey came in. That's what I believe. That's what I want to see. Bring it back. Now, but getting back to Tank, all right? Tank Davis. And okay, I might as well finish it out. All right. Now, we might as well finish it out because I didn't know it was 10 minutes to 1. All right, but listen. But Tank Davis, Lamont Roach, great fight. I think it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. But Lamont Roach, I hope he shake whatever he's doing off. Stop all that drinking. And I get it. You got a lot of money. You probably had enough money to buy a new house and all that. I get that. Okay? That's the biggest payday you ever seen. I understand that. And that might be the last you ever seen. Who knows? If you don't get your shit together, it will be. Now, of course, if you fight and you beat, you lose the Tank, you still will have a great career in front of you because people right now want to sign this young man. Of course, I forgot who he's with. It's not Top Rank or none of them companies. It's some other company. But anyway, but I can see him getting a new contract. That I can see. All right. I know they building a fire undercard for Tank versus. Oh yeah, Cam. Oh yeah. I know that. Definitely. I know that. No, definitely they're gonna have a good undercard. And I know it's gonna be pay-per-view. Of course, we expect that. Pay-per-view has been around. It's not going nowhere. No matter what the zone said a while back. Pay-per-view is dead. Remember that? It ain't dead. It's well alive, baby. It's well alive. Trust me. Trust me on that. So, but still in all, I think it'll be a good fight. I think Lamont Roach, I think he can do better. He think he can, he did all he can do, and maybe he was drunk when he said that. I don't know. The same way with saying that the fight, Tank ain't signed the contract. Well, like he said, I didn't mean to say that. He did sign the contract, and he probably was drinking then. I don't know. But stop all that damn drinking and stay in the gym and get ready for this fight. I want him to be at his best. I want him to be at his best. Now, Tank already said he's motivated. He's motivated to the T. So good for him. But I want Lamont Roach to be motivated. I want Lamont Roach to go in there and fight the best Tank Davis, and the Tank Davis fight the best Lamont Roach. So, and the thing about it is, only thing I don't like, after that Tank fight, he want to move to 147. Then that goes to show me that you are bigger than what you are. You squeeze down to 130. Why? Because you can get a belt easy that way. The same way with 135. I thought he going to be about the same size as Tank. No, he way, way, way bigger. So that goes to show you. He's another Devin Haney that boils down to the weight class and then rehydrate up a lot. So he can pretty much have the advantage. So, but that's all I got, y'all. That's all I got. Any comments? Any comments? All right, don't forget to check out my man Cam on Network. All right, he'll be live tonight. Okay? All right, make sure y'all go check him out. Yes, sir. He'll be live tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, of course, if you're on Central Time, it'll be 5:30 p.m. So make sure y'all go check him out tonight. All right? So, but, yes, sir. Anybody got any comments? Okay, let me get it down here. Okay. All right. Let me see who else. Okay. Yes, sir. Isaiah said, bring back real boxing. Not no naked motherfuckers wearing robes, holding hands, and tucking each other. That's why I said. I said that earlier. We want to see a real fight with guys that really don't like each other. I don't want to take you out to fucking dinner. I want to sit there and go on a date with you. I want to knock your head off. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear a motherfucking press conference where they get up there and they throw punches and shit. All right? I mean, I know I might be a little bit out, out of class. I know I ain't classy, right? I know that. But, we all can't be classy. We are what we are. But still in all, God damn it, no, all that pussy and shit under the table. No. Look, go in there and beat his ass. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to take you out to dinner. No, I don't want all that. I know that's your tradition, Turkey, but this is our tradition, to kick ass. All right? I don't like you. You don't like me. Let's settle like men in the center of the ring. What's up, D-Ray? Live on the drive. What's going on? But that's all I got for y'all, man. That's all KQ has. All right? I will be live. Oh, I will be live tomorrow. I appreciate everybody that came in today. I see a lot of people missing today because that's how I go on Wednesdays. I don't know why. What's so special about Wednesday? I know people be at work, but every Wednesday, I be missing people. I don't know why. All right? Anyway, I don't know. Maybe just, I don't know. But anyway, I appreciate you. All right? I tell you. Yes, sir. With a $2 holler, you got something to say. He said, the MF was playing pussy with Turkey. Man, I didn't like that. And it's nothing against Bud Crawford. It's nothing against Canelo. I just don't like that. This is a combat sport. You trying to hurt me. I got to defend myself by hurting your ass. And then we get a prize because we are prize fighters. All right? That's what I'm talking about. Okay? Now, my man Cam Network. All right? He said tonight, he'll be live tonight. Okay? He'll be live tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. He said it's going to be a walk with me a talk with me type show for the Haney Knob Gobblers. Okay. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all go check them out. Okay. Cause I still probably be with my parents, man, but I'll pop in there. All right. And hit the like button and holler at y'all. All right. But yeah. And thanks for coming, Cam Network. Cause I know you working, man, and I know it's hard to get away and things like that. So I appreciate that. Okay. And with that, I appreciate you all. All right. So keep your head on a swivel, y'all. All right. On phone up. All right. Keep your head on a swivel. All right. And always watch your back. Okay. And with that, that's all I have. All right. And everybody have a blessed day. And I will see you all in the AM. All right. So with that, I'm out of here, baby. All right. And you know me, I'm always doing what? Living it up. Oh!
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
In my lifetime, haters tried to put me down, telling me things I couldn't do and goals I won't achieve. Even my best friends used to tell me that I wouldn't amount to much, but thoughts like those I could not perceive. So I'm living it up, y'all. I got diamond rings and pearls. I'm living it up, y'all. I got grits and pretty girls. I'm living it up, y'all. I got looted brand new cars, and who would have thought that I'd make it this far? Now that I made it, and I did it by myself. What do all you haters have to say now? Oh, I'm not upset about it, but this will teach you not to doubt it. And no, you cannot keep it. I got diamond rings and pearls. Living it up, y'all. I got a crib and lovely girl. Living it up.